that's the new folder I just made. And then you can right click and share. So once you click share, it's the same thing. You can email, send it to email, and you can tell them you can edit or can view. So view is just download, view, and comment. So that means they cannot put things in it. However, if you do the can edit, that means they can add and they can delete too. So that's the trick. Like you have to trust your student not to accidentally the other student's file. So, but otherwise, you send it to all your students and they can just put a file in. And it doesn't matter if they have Google or not. It does not matter at all. Because once they have this link, they can access it from any browser. So if they have internet, they can access the file folder. So yeah, and you can put a message there or or send it via link too.
They have a can view option. They still upload their own file over there?
No, if you don't
directory for each.
Like I said, it depends on how much you trust your student, and I would hope that all they have to do is just drop a file in, and they don't mess with anything else in there.
How did you do it?
I don't have that many students, so I just have it. I do the editing as I'm on there. So they already have a file with their name on it.
So you give them the link to their individual directory with their name on, so they can only see their own stuff or edit. Okay.
Yeah. So each one of my online students right now have a specific Dropbox file with their name on it that they can access.
Okay.
So that's the Dropbox. And let me show you guys the video. So some of you might have seen this already. So when you click on the share video, and then you have the video uploaded already on one of your windows, I guess, you have to make sure that you actually share computer sound as well, so they can actually hear the music. So unfortunately, this is the only video I have. This is from one of my chamber music sessions that my chamber music professor sent to me afterwards.
And you opened this up in Dropbox here?
Oh, no. Well, you can open it in your Dropbox, or I would recommend you actually having it on your computer. So this file is literally on my computer.
And I just opened it. Is that from your photos?
Wait, what?
Your photos file? I mean.
Photo? No. It's already saved. So like this movie file I dragged it onto desktop so I can access it easier. But it's literally a file on my computer. So right now I'm doing the share screen with you guys. Can you see the picture, I guess?
Yeah.
It's not moving.
So,
it's not
it's not moving because I paused it. I was trying to, I skipped the talking part, the introduction part. So see if you guys can hear this sound. Can you guys hear it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you're playing it, you can also pause it just to talk. So for example, I just paused it, and it should pause it for all of you, right? And you can pause it like after the student's done performing, and you can resume and just play it, just as if you're just watching a recording yourself, except you're showing it with everybody else. And as long as you have the share sound on, they should also be able to hear.
So one question. Share computer screen or you use share file? When you share,
I'm doing the share screen. I'm not sharing file. So I'm not uploading this file to them. I'm just sharing screen.
So you share your computer screen. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. On Zoom. Okay.
Yeah.
The sounds goes the videos goes behind the sound a little bit. I don't know. It's my computer or everybody's.
Mine also a little bit slow.
It should be on your
slow.
yours as well.
It's not in sync with the hands.
It's not sync with
the sound
hands.
is the sound is fine on mine, but the video stop and start.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so that's the streaming part, but but it's still, I think it's still better than live streaming, because this is a streaming of a recording, right? So there is going to be a little bit of skip, not a little bit off sync, but I think it's still going to be better than live streaming.
Yeah.
I find that one of my students sent me her video, and then also has same problem too. I heard the sound a little about half second earlier than her hands, and then I asked her, she just upload. She just used her iPhone video and then just text me, and then when I play her video, and her her song is already in, and then her hands on. So I say, I don't know if the evaluator will accept this, but I asked her to redo, but I don't know, because when she upload her video to send to me, if that cost that, or I don't know exactly why it will cost that.
I don't. Okay, probably the best way to Google it. That question.
It's just a little bit, not too bad, but it's not like a really unstable, like we watch Zoom when we do lesson. The students sometimes a few notes all play together, sometimes no notes. But the little delayed, the motion, the video part's a little delayed than audio part. So I think
the only thing I think we can expect completely perfect job. Sometimes you cannot predict it will be perfect or not. We have to accept as is. For timing being.
One of the reasons I'm recommending is this, even though it may be a little bit off sync, but as long as the computer connection is there, it should be streamed. Like it shouldn't skip around. I mean, maybe if the internet is bad, but everybody has different internet speeds, different connection strength, and all that stuff. So it's unavoidable. But at least playing recording in a Zoom streaming session, you still get basically most of the things that you want out of a recital, which is one is the performance that the students will hopefully be proud of sharing. And you also are listening and with all your students together. Like it's a sharing experience, even though you're listening to something that's already pre-recorded. But I mean, at this point, it's better than messing with all the technical problems that could happen from live stream.
I did a couple of little mini recitals by Zoom just a week or so ago, and I just had like 5 students in one and 6 in another, and I just wanted to get everybody together. That was basically it. So so some of the kids sounded fine if their particular internet setup is fine. The ones that the sound is like, oh, the sound was but we just lived with it. With only 5 or 6 students, it was short and sweet. But I think when I get everybody together, I've only got like 12 or 13 students right now. But when I get everybody together, I think this recorded type thing, pre-recorded but streaming through Zoom, I think is going to be the way to go. I'm really, thank you for showing us all this. So I think it's going to work.
I think this is gonna work so much better than the live playing, because we did that a couple of weeks ago with my other friends, and we did a live performance, and some just sounded really terrible. I mean, I know I know everybody really well, right? I know how they play, and when they're playing, you're like, oh my gosh, and I'm thinking, thank goodness I know
live.
Because if you didn't, you would think they did a really horrible job, but you know it's not them at all. And then I ask people, how come when we heard this, they show you this live streaming concert and everybody sounded fantastic? And the answer I got was because they recorded their individual file, video file ahead of time, and then kind of put it together and then play it live. Everybody listened to it live, but the video was pre-recorded without internet and network traffic. And that's why the people do sounded so good. And you know, the sound is clear, everything looks like really great. So I think, to do this, it's gonna work much better than trying to play live.
And I mean, God forbid that, I mean, if the quarantine goes any longer, we can still do the branch recital this way. Because even though, I mean, I guess Stella will be in charge of it, but basically all the students participating would have to send the video to her, and she would have to do a little bit of editing. It's probably gonna take an hour or two after she gets all the files, but then she can actually either do the Zoom sharing or just put it on YouTube, I guess. I mean, YouTube would be the best quality, like with everything synced up, but if you want to experience, maybe just share it via Zoom.
And this way also is at least you could control the environment. When you're doing it live, you're really at the mercy of the other people keeping quiet, or they are not trying to mess around with their computer because you're playing and somebody forget to mute, or somebody didn't mute and then they're trying to play with their computer. It makes all that sound. It just completely throws you off. And one thing I really like what Hanson said was this, when we have the pre-recorded recording, you actually can control the time because you know exactly how long it would take. You can control it. When you are trying to let everybody, okay, now you play on mute or mute and it hits your recording and then something goes wrong, then everybody sit there. You have to wait for that person to figure out their screen, their computer, their sound. It's a nightmare. It's really
too much hassle.
Longer, So I think this is a great idea. I think it will work out much better. Under the circumstances.
Yeah, and the good thing is like it doesn't matter if you have Mac or Windows. Both of them have free program that's really easy to use. So just take advantage of that.
Well, I just wanted to say I am from Castro Valley. I'm not with you guys. Everybody is like in Pleasanton or Tri Valley area, and so I do teach piano. So if anybody you guys know have students that are moving into this side, well, keep me in mind because I am looking for a little more students right now.
So Joyce Lee, I'm sorry. So I forgot to say your name, right?
Oh, no, that's okay.
The list on my part.
No, you did say my name. I just, when I introduced myself, I didn't say I was teaching piano. That's all. And then I didn't say where I live. I live in Castro Valley. So I'm at the border. And that's why in the Alameda North. I didn't join the Alameda East.
And Castro Valley is on our part too. So we do have some teacher live in Castro Valley. So
right.
Yes, we do.
From Hayward all the way to Tracy. We covered this track.
I have not met anybody from Castro Valley yet. It seems like everybody's from Tri Valley area. So
the problem is I don't think we'll have any more phone calls with requests of the piano teaching because of that time. It will stop for a while, I think. So
right.
Hold on to your students.
Some students, they quit because they can't deal with the online anymore, and they say they have so many online schooling and stuff, and they're stressed out, and this is just one more. And we tried for a while, and then some they just say they needed a break, because
I had 3 people that wouldn't even try it.
Oh.
Yeah, I have people that wouldn't even try it either.
Right.
Yeah.
But I just keep saying.
And I have seniors who are looking forward to the last recital. That's my issue right now. I have to make recital somehow online or whatever. Have to learn how to do that because my seniors really, really want to. They're looking forward to. They're preparing good program for that.
Yeah.
So I have to do it.
Actually, I'm like communicating with the church I'm renting because they say they will open in June, supposed to open. So I proposed that could I ask audience or wear mask, do social distance, and we can still have recital there. So I'm waiting for their response and hope I can do real recital in June and say goodbye.
The problem is not everybody is ready for that.
Yeah.
I don't think so. But good luck for that.
Yeah, I think if before you do that, maybe ask your parents how many
I
would
need to do a poll first. Yeah,
because sometimes
probably you have to check if it's legal.
I think right now because I asked the church minister first, so they say probably it will be legal because church is allowed to open. It is allowed to have gathering, just keep the social distance. Yeah. That's what their answer right now. Yeah. So, but that's what I think. So the director say, if they are allowed to have like a church service on Sunday, then the gathering is allowed by law. Yeah, but still social distance have to apply. Yeah.
And I'm scared of public restrooms at this point too.
Yes.
Don't make sure everybody goes to the bathroom before they arrive at the church.
Oh, we're gonna end in another minute, so you will just end the meeting. Any more questions?
Yeah, I have to go. So
Thank you, everyone. Have to go too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, Hanson.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
everyone.
Handsome. Bye, everyone. Stay safe.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
Bye.